guys, welcome back to the KinzCast with Heather and Freckles. Hey Heather, who's the special guest we have today?
Hmm, I don't know. Wait, do you hear that?
Hey guys, it's Lilackinz! What's good? Back from the dead. It's been how many years? 8? I don't know.
Well, thank you for being our first ever return guest for the KinzCast. We had some technical problems and lost one of our favorite recordings with our dear friend Lilackinz here, but we're back and better than ever.
We are back after all of our technical difficulties, but honestly, doing a second round of this, it'll just make it even better. It'll be new and improved.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Lilac. Um, are you still burning Webkinz over there?
Honestly, I wish I was, but I don't have any more because I sold them all.
Even your beloved cheeky monkey.
Yes! I mean, that's like not even my most beloved. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had like a red fox I named Shiitake. I miss him. I miss my Kinsona. Don't know why I sold her.
It's okay because you're gonna get back. You're gonna get back into the Webkinz scene tonight while you rehash your history with Webkinz, right?
Yeah, and oh my god, I liked in the first episode you guys were gonna start me a GoFundMe.
We were like, hey guys, let's start a GoFundMe. So for anyone that wants to donate, to help Serena get her Webkins back.
Oh, if you're listening to this and you have one of my Webkins, please DM me and show me a photo because I want to see.
We're gonna find them. We're gonna find all your Webkins. Okay, we're gonna track them down, even if it takes us to
Yay!
the end of this podcast.
Yeah, who's got the signature husky with the two W's? Where is he at?
So true.
He's probably like on eBay for like God, like $1,000 at this point. He's probably worth like the same amount as the narwhal right now.
Yeah. Wait, Heather, did you sell your husky?
I traded it for the Timberwolf.
I think we kind of have talked about how like touching even the signature husky, I feel like every time I touched it, I'm like, oh god, it like depreciated $1 in value.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yes.
Not to say like my Webkins were like an investment piece, but I don't know, they just get so like oily quick, you know? They just look bad.
Yeah, the husky definitely I feel like gets matted down so fast. It's so unfortunate.
That and the signature Arctic fox. I mean, Heather was just telling me earlier that she just set hers in the snow for like 5 minutes to take photos, and the tail has a little bit of like fur damage. It's like,
Yes.
why are they so sensitive? Like, and the other Webkins, some of the other signatures can just be thrown out into a field, and you could come back a day later and they're still in pristine condition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I think why I liked the Timberwolf a little bit more because I'm like I feel like I can kind of I don't know when I take photos with it I don't feel as bad like I feel like I can bring it places the fur doesn't like mat down I guess as easily.
What signature do you guys think looks the best with like wear on it? Because now I'm wondering this, like, because I feel
Oh
like
my
the
gosh.
Ooh.
Huskies look the worst. Like, no
Yeah.
shade, but I remember when people would Sharpie their signature Husky, like the
Yes.
line on its face. Like, we need to not do that, guys.
I think I saw some people like on Kinstagram like giving Sharpied Webkins baths, and like it doesn't fully come off because that ink is, it says on there, it says permanent marker, like it's rough. Like, oh shoot, that's not gonna come out.
Do you remember the trend where people would color the Webkins Googles?
Oh yes.
Wait, I have a faint memory.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's be honest, those Googles terrify me. I don't know why.
What?
You don't like the Googles?
It's not that I don't like them. It's that like I don't know. It's something about them is just slightly uncanny valley. Like if I stare at it too long, it's like that thing's gonna gain sentience and come and haunt me.
Yeah, I feel like it used to be the Webkins, like, I don't know, like that was their like OC, like original thing.
Oh my gosh, I feel like what do y'all think was like especially Lilac when you were in the community, what was the most highly sought after Webkins at the time?
Definitely the signature husky. I don't know, I think like people also were really loving like all of the what would you call those? Like the seasonal dogs, like the love puppy, the peace puppy,
Oh,
and
Oh, the
yeah.
patterned
Just the
puppies.
puppies. Yeah.
those were like a huge thing. The Sig Husky was the number one guy back in the day.
You were really somebody if you had that one.
Any of the signature dogs, like even the Timber and the German, those were definitely popular
Yes.
too.
I see everybody have a German now because it's just so much cheaper. I mean, honestly, it's so crazy. The Webkinz prices have fluctuated and changed so much, and I think right now we're at a time period where I'm so shocked that signatures are on the cheaper end compared to some of the Webkins going for sale right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys, I think you were telling me like what is it? Like the oh my gosh, what's like one of the unexpected ones that have gotten really expensive?
Like the
Literally,
narwhal.
yeah, like all of the ones that came out basically around like when we kind of stopped making videos, like 2018-ish or so. That's when
Oh, really?
yeah, like a lot of those plush are like super, super expensive now.
Like the oh yeah, like the W puppy or the like anniversary puppy.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, that one's very expensive.
What about like the regular Bernese?
Oh, yeah, that one's really expensive too, and especially since, Webkinz re-released the Bernese, in their, like, new generation,
Yes.
I feel like it's kinda gone up in price, I guess, with people wanting to get both the new and, like, I don't know, when it came out, 2018 or so, Bernese.
Yeah, which is crazy because like the new Bernese looks almost identical to the original regular Bernese, and it's like, um, y'all do realize pretty similar. It's crazy that people I've seen that new I'm sorry, the older Bernese go for quite expensive. But I mean that's just Webkins, right? Like we're used to the fluctuating prices. I feel like especially between the three of us who knew Webkins prices back then, like we don't flinch when somebody tells us they dropped like a big $100 on a Webkins. It's like, yeah, that's the going rate typically.
Dude, Heather has like way more like knowledge than I do at this point. Like she's like a veteran of the community.
No, Heather really is. Heather was like one of those that like Heather, you've been so inspirational in the community, and like you
Aw,
were
thank
always
you.
supporting everybody, and like Lilac, I'm sure you were too. I only got like two comments on your videos, and I still have the screenshot. Like when you commented on some of my music videos, like I have that screenshotted and saved on my like
Oh,
computer because it was like, oh my gosh. I remember running to my little sister. She didn't know what was going on. She just helped me film, and I was like, oh my gosh, Music Pup and Lilackinz commented on my video. And like I just remember being
Aw.
so happy because like y'all's talents were it like still are, I'm sure, but like were just insane. Like every video was so well done for being kids. Like everything was so spot on. I'm so curious, Lilac, what was your favorite part about making Webkins videos?
dude. Oh gosh. I feel like I really loved Webkin's music videos. Like I always just really loved them. Like there were so many people in the community that inspired me so deeply. Like Heather, do you remember the girl that did like the Habits music video?
Oh, dude, that's, like, my number 1, dude. Vintage Webby.
Number one, I think about that in my adult life like all the time. Like when I hear that song, I think of that music video.
Is she in any other part of the community? Because I remember her on Kinztube, but I don't know if she was ever on Kinstagram.
She was on Kinstagram back in the day, but, because I know her and Missy Webkins were, like, good friends back then.
Yes, I did like Missy Webkins too. Yeah, the people like that, they inspired me to try doing After Effects, which like still to this day, like girl, I do not know After Effects well, but I feel like I've been working in Premiere for like probably like a decade now, and I feel like I got a handle on it. But I will still like refuse to like I don't want to work in After Effects. Like I'm like, let's just do it in Premiere. Screw it, like
Even if it makes my life harder, like, I'm using Premiere because Premiere is just it's the OG.
I just wish you could like do everything in one software. Like why do I have to like go between like 3 different things just for one project?
That really is Adobe for you. Like, it's Adobe. That's just I mean, even, like, Photoshop and Illustrator, like, obviously, they do their own things, but at the same time, like, why even the user interface, why is it not set up the same? I don't know. Adobe just didn't they don't like us like that.
No, it's so weird. I wonder like what are people using these days? Is it still Adobe? Do you use a DaVinci Resolve?
DaVinci Resolve, I've heard from a couple of people. That's what I'm supposed to try this year. I have not done any videos this year, but like I'm so curious how that works.
I know a lot of people use CapCut now.
Okay, yeah, that seems so easy.
I guess it's kind of like I feel like this generation's version of Video Star, you know? It's on your phone. It's like it's pretty
Yeah.
Oh,
convenient, you
Video
know?
Star. I love Video Star. I never used it, but everyone who used Video Star, like you knew it because it was so very distinct, but still like you could make some really cool stuff from there.
It was so fun. I feel like video editing is way more accessible now, which is so cool. Like, I wish we had this like 10 years ago because I think my first way into the Webkinz community was I was making vines because you could like edit it in the app kind of. And I think I went to Video Star too because it's just like you're a kid, like, girl, I don't have money for Final Cut Pro or Premiere, like.
Final Cut was another one that was really popular back then. I don't know if it's still a popular editor like nowadays. I have no clue, but I know back in like the Kinztube days when we were on, it was pretty popular.
Yeah, I was a huge Final Cut user and I like did it for a long time. I
Oh,
think
really?
actually like yeah, like going to college forced me to like move to Adobe because that's like the industry standard. But I miss Final Cut. Like she was a goat.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I couldn't convince my parents to let me have anything, so I just like when it came to like the editors, it's like I didn't know what worked and like you know when you're just making silly videos because my videos were not always high quality. I just had like the Windows free movie maker, you know, the download that discontinued and like I still have that on my really old computer. And that's my go-to. It's like it's not good for the edits, but I remember being like how can I make this look like everybody else's video?
Uh
Sometimes you gotta make it work. And you know, honestly, I think that's really what matters because sometimes like even if you have minimal editing, if you just make the camera angles work, you make like even just your typography work enough, like I feel like, you know, throw in some overlays, you're good, dude. Like that's it.
yeah.
I would literally like all rent a B&B. We can all like all three of us can sit in there and y'all can teach me how to use these good programs because like I feel like they're so like editing is just a benefit like video editing is just a beneficial like knowledge to have in today's life because everybody knows how to do it. I mean, I feel like everybody has some form of TikTok or at least everyone you know is doing some form of video editing, even if it's for shorter videos or different kinds of content that aren't just stuffed animals. But it's like it feels like a base knowledge that kind of everybody should have now.
Wait, that has me wondering, is there like a Webkinz community on TikTok?
Yeah, there is.
Yes.
It's similar to Kinztagram, really, because a lot of people just make, you know, short form videos and stuff of either their collections or getting packages and stuff. It's kind of, I feel like, Kinztube mixed with Kinztagram, if that makes sense. I don't think people are really making like music videos and stuff like that on TikTok, but people are still like making like the vlogs and that kind of stuff. Like, because that's where
Oh,
actually like Webkins found a lot of their quote unquote kinsfluencers for like open like their PR boxes.
Which
okay, okay.
on that topic, Lilac, in the first recording, you and I had a petition started because we think
Yup,
that
yup.
Heather, Music Pup, has been wronged for not receiving a PR package. Not in the first and not in the second drop of PR packages. I think we need to get that petition going again because that's just not right.
Yeah, Sally Webkins, if you can hear me, freaking sign Heather up right now.
Sally Webkins, if you're there, if you can hear me,
Have
please
you
save
seen
us.
that meme? It's like the Donald Trump one. Sally Webkins, if you can hear me, help.
Like, okay, I'll be happy. Like, Webkids just sponsor the podcast, okay? We will talk about the region
Yeah,
Webkins
Dude,
in
that'd
the
be
best
iconic.
light.
you guys could do reviews.
Oh, we totally could.
I want to get
Oh my
like
god.
Sally or even like Michael Webkins or and Mandy. Get
Yeah.
like one of them on here. That would be so fun. Even if it's just a very short like interview. Dude, it would be so fun.
Oh my gosh, I'd love that. That would be so cool to learn about because like I feel like with this podcast we want to explore all sides of the Webkins community and that would be so cool to hear from like the Webkins people themselves. That would just be the best. Oh my gosh. Well, Serena, we'll have you on for that one too.
I think they'd be scared of me. They're like, who is this? This Kinztuber was burning our product. I'm like, yeah.
They're gonna look you up and be like, "Oh, wait, actually,
Oh, I was
never
the
mind, guys."
controversial one.
Well, then they know that they'll just have to like listen to your remarks on like what you think of the web, because they're like, oh, she's gonna influence the next generation of kids to burn things they don't like. So like we gotta make sure she likes it.
No, I feel like I would just be mean. I'd be like, "Where's the signatures? Bring them back."
Hashtag save the SIGs.
Hashtag save the fucking SIGs, bro.
Yes, oh my gosh, bring it back, please.
Do you remember that day? Like everyone was uploading things of themselves crying.
Dude, I feel like, yeah, my whole sub box at the time was just filled with like, save the SIGs, or we need to start a petition to save the signatures. And people were like crying on camera, dude.
That was our 9/11. I feel like everybody like was really giving like good reasons why they need to bring him back, and like we were fighting.
No, for real. And like I understand because from like a business perspective, they were like, "Oh, it's because I guess a third party was making signatures at the time and they I guess got too expensive to make." But also like, guys, that's like your moneymaker right there. Dude, we were crying on camera. Like, come on.
Why were we crying on camera, dude? Like,
Like I feel like Webkinz doesn't realize if they spent a little bit of extra money, and of course it's a lot of extra money, got like outsourced from another company to get signature like similar signature designs, they could be the ones charging $100 and we would pay it. We would 100% pay it for new with tag Webkinz signatures.
Or it could even be like special edition ones, like an anniversary signature. Like so people would eat that up.
I think it would just be like cool for them to like tank the Webkin signature stock market and like re-release the Huskies, and then
Yes.
boom, they're worth like $25 again.
Okay, but to be fair, then I would be that person that had like, I'd buy up my entire local store.
But you can only exclusively get them at Justice. I don't even know if they exist anymore.
Girl, I think they shut down too. Damn.
No, Justice didn't shut down. That's the end of my childhood.
Justice was in the Epstein files.
What?
No way.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Justice exposed on the KinzCast podcast.
I'm like your like conspiracy theorist uncle now. God, I need to get back on Kinztube and start spreading my conspiracies.
It was that monkey. It was that monkey that you burned.
If it was 2016, you totally could have gotten away with that. Like edgy humor was just like the thing back then.
It was so peak. That and 21 Pilots and like oh, what was it? 21 Pilots, and there was like some other band that was like that was
At
the
the
thing. Everybody was
disco?
edgy. Oh my gosh. Okay, to be fair, I fell down that rabbit hole. I wasn't 21 Pilots, but I definitely fell down the rabbit hole of Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, I was there. Like, I was loving Florence and the Machine.
The Neighborhood was like my biggest.
Oh,
That was
yo,
oh
Jesse Rutherford. Yo,
yes, dude.
early Billie Eilish. Take me back.
It's been so long since I've heard some of these people, because I feel like as I get older, my music tastes just shrink. I don't explore more artists. And since I'm not making Webkinz music videos anymore, it's like, do I really need to learn more songs? Do I really need to like look out for new music?
I got so much good music from like finding it from WMVs or like AMVs and literally just like on YouTube.
Warrior Cat maps and stuff
Yeah,
too,
I didn't want to
dude.
say that, but I didn't want to say that.
Dude, I'll say it. I'll say it. Dude, we know ball. It's
We
okay.
know some ball. What do you know about like the Little Pistol Blue Star MV?
Yes.
Mother, what do you know about that?
Okay, this is actually like the peak time. Like just saying, Lilac, this is the peak time to return to the Webkinz community, because so many people are returning because everybody's hit this age of like, okay, we're adults, we're depressed now, and we've also got money, so we can buy Webkinz and we can
We have
return to the
money.
community.
We
Well, we
try
have
to
some
have
money.
money. We try to
Rent is
have
very
money.
expensive.
It's actually so true though. Like I've never had more money than now, and like buying a German Shepherd. It's like, well, I literally like before this, I just spent like nearly $200 in Uniqlo because I was bored. I don't have that money, but like that could be going to Webkins. What the hell?
See, as you should.
But like treat yourself, you know? Like we're adults, so also like treat yourself. Self-care is very important.
Buy out all those signature huskies.
None for sale right now. There are so few for sale, which is so crazy because I feel like even at the time where they were at peak price, which was like $600 for not like no code, it was it was like there were at least like always 9 or 10 listings, and now it's so hard to find a listing that's not absurd. It's like, what's happening? Why are people holding on to these Webkins, huh?
Oh yeah, even on Mercari, there's only a few listings.
Well, to be honest, like we're getting further and further away from like when all these signatures came out. Like if they ended in 2012, like it's gonna almost be 2 decades. And unless your husky is like sitting in a storage bin, like never being touched, thing is gonna get gross. And who's buying that for
Mm.
$200? It's kind of sad, dude. Like they're gonna disappear. Ugh.
That's kind of crazy. Like, there's gonna be some, I feel like, in the future that we had that, or that I guess were more common, that I feel like eventually we're just gonna see on eBay and it's gonna be like, oh, rare, like mint condition. It'll be like, I don't know, some basic Webkins, like the frog or something. So, like, I don't know.
Like, are the wiry for Webkins like still pretty cheap?
Relatively, if they're new with tag, they're definitely a tiny bit pricier because I feel like right now when everybody's in the collecting mode, they want like new with tag. So like it's slightly more expensive, but it's still easily attainable.
Okay, okay.
Somebody was selling like their whole collection of the original Cocker Spaniels, like the stringy furred, and some of the golden retrievers too. They were selling them for like $3 on Mercari the other day.
Oh wow.
$3? Oh my god.
Yeah, so you could totally, collect a few. It's like I'm glad that there are ways that people can re-enter the community or even just enter the community and they don't always have to break the bank.
True. And even if you get like codes and stuff online, if you like want to get back into like even playing like online, you can get codes even on the e-store for like super cheap. Or like I know there's a subreddit where people sell codes and stuff like that, and you can still buy like people will sell them for like $3 or something. It's so cheap.
You know what I really want? I need them to bring back Maze and Hamsters. Do you guys remember playing that?
God, yes.
That
Yes.
was
Oh,
a
please.
fever dream, but it
It
was
was
so
so
good.
crazy.
I would love to know why they discontinued it. Like, what happened?
This is another random little Webkins lore drop that I happen to know. Who the people who make Webkins Next, like their newer version of the game, they're the same people who made Maze and Hamsters. I don't know if it's maybe just a contract thing. Like I'm not sure if they're like the same like under GANs or Webkins or whatever, or if they're just like a third party kind of thing. And I don't know, maybe it's just a contract or something. I'm not really sure.
Interesting. Do you remember? I feel like peak was when we had Maze and Hamsters and Zumbuddies all in the
Yes.
OG Webkins.
It's oh my gosh, it would be so nice to have a total Webkins collection of like all the Webkins like I think somebody on the Webkins community, Webkins Life, did a very similar collection where she had a whole bunch of Webkins memorabilia, and like honestly that is a dream if I had all the money and all the space, like all the resources for that. It would be so cool to have Webkins through the history.
Somebody make a museum.
That would be so fun. Oh, we should totally do like a small like a weekend museum would be great.
It would be so like I'm surprised. Like I hope Sally Webkins has like a copy of like everything they've ever done because that would be so freaking cool. Just to see like how the design has changed over the years and like even just, like, how they had, like, the little Webkinz purses, and then the clothes, and the charm bracelets, and the mouse pad, literally everything, and then they, like, branched to, like, Zombies, Maze and Hamsters. I don't know, maybe there's, like, another thing too, I don't know. Do you remember, like, when in Webkinz they deadass added, like, the water and the treetop rooms?
You had to adopt a fish to get the underwater room, and then you had to adopt like a bird or something, I think, to get like the treetop rooms. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah!
Yes. Oh my gosh. And like when you were just
Man.
starting your account, they'd give you like a free room for what was it? Like was it your first like 10 Webkins or something?
I wonder if they still do that.
I hope so because like it's hard to start off like brand new on Webkins. Like I mean, I know that I think my sister, she lost her account in the Great Webkinz Purge of whatever year that was. But like, she was like, "How do I get all this Kinz cash? Like, it's so hard." It's like, no, you just gotta keep grinding. Like, you gotta just keep trying.
I fear I have way too much Kin's Cash to like I literally don't know what to do with it. It's actually kind of bad because my grandma, even at a point where I wasn't playing Webkins, like my grandma to this day, she goes on both my account and my brother's account and she does the Wheel of Wow every single day.
Every day?
Every day.
How do I get a grandma like that?
Dude, she's always grinding on Webkins. So it's like I have over 1 million Kins Cash.
I would be going like psycho. Like I need that.
Just buy
Dude,
a bunch of stuff. Wait, Lilac, did you play the game like religiously? Because I feel like when people were doing Kinztube, it was a mixed bag of people. Of like half people would play the Webkins game, half people only collected the plush. You know?
I feel like I mostly collected the plush and did that more than the game. But for sure, like growing up, I played that a lot. Um, yeah, but I was more of a like a plush girl for sure.
Honestly, it made it cheaper. I'm sure. Like my parents really appreciated that I didn't want new with tag Webkins because it brought the price down a good $20. You know?
I was one of those collectors that like never took my tags off either, or like I took them off
No
but I just
way.
saved them. Like yeah, I don't know. I was also like playing a lot of other games at the time, like Minecraft or Roblox, or like we had an Xbox, so I don't know. Webkins like I didn't really go on it all the time.
did you see the Minecraft movie?
I did. I fear I was there. What movie theater they got over there? Because in Washington we got Regal. I'm a Regal Unlimited member.
We mostly had Regal, and then we also had this one. It's like a local place. I'm not gonna say because I mean, people know I'm from Maryland, but I'm not trying to dox myself completely. But
Not
but we
this
had a local,
episode.
yeah. But we had a local place that they had like the heated seats and the reclining chairs and stuff. Like it
Oh
was
my!
fancy, dude. They had a bar and everything too. Like, dude, they
That's
were
so cool.
fancy. Oh my God. I wish like I literally if I could go to the movies every night I would. But now that I'm in New Mexico, the movie theater here, also local theater, so I'm not gonna dox myself again. But still it's I don't know. It's just not the same. I'm like, man, I miss my movie theater back at home.
Oh, that's so
Aw.
sad. I feel that. Like my town doesn't actually have a movie theater anymore. It it was there and it was like in a state of like just dilapidation. Like the roof was caving in. Like I don't even know if it was ever fully open. Like people would go because they'd say, "Oh, we have movies showing." And then they'd get there and like none of the workers would show up or like there would
My
be some sort of
God.
leak or something. So like it officially shut down years ago. I have to travel 30 minutes to get to the nearest theater, and that theater is like it's really not the best. Like I'd have to travel almost 2 hours to get to like an actually good theater, and that sucks so
What?
bad.
Girl, my Regal is 9 minutes away.
Okay,
God,
9 minutes. That's so nice. That is
that's
so
actually
nice.
the
Nine
dream
minutes.
though.
Well, that's what living in a city will do for a girl. Like, come on, y'all.
That's so crazy. Oh, I'd love to see. Wait, what kind of movies do y'all like to see? I know this is slightly off topic from Webkins, but like, Heather, you said you'd go and see a movie every day. I can't imagine there's that many interesting movies to see.
I I'm not super duper picky when it comes to movies. I'd say the only ones that I'm not a huge fan of is just like those like typical like war movies. Honestly, I'm pretty flexible. Like I'm a really big horror movie fan. I actually like literally just saw Obsession last night. That was so good.
What? It took you
Yes.
that long?
Dude,
Dude,
I'm telling you,
get it
the movie theaters
together.
here, they come out with movies like late here in the town where I'm at now and yeah.
No, I want to see it so bad. It's just like not only do I have to drive to go see it, which I don't mind doing, but like my job is so like so many weird hours. But the theater there, everything's like just a little bit too dark. So like when I watched Iron Lung when it came out, you couldn't tell what was going on the screen because anything that was supposed to be a slightly darker shade of color was just pitch black. You could not tell what was
What?
going on. And so like I don't want to ruin Obsession by like going to that theater to watching it like that.
Either you haven't seen Backrooms?
Oh, I love Backrooms.
No, okay, I wanted to
Dude!
see it, but like I keep asking people and there's mixed reactions, but did y'all like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. I feel like that's such an iconic topic. Like it was only so long before a Backrooms movie came out.
Well, I feel like initial watch, I was like, "Eh," like, I wish it explored, like, the main concept more and, like, did more rather than, like, focus on the 2 characters, but after some retrospect and, like, the fact that the director was only 20 years old, hee hee, and he's a YouTuber, and it's just,
Oh
like,
my
it's just
gosh.
so inspiring, like, that was his first movie that he's ever, like, made, and then A24 gave him the money, and it was the highest grossing A24 movie ever yet,
Oh
like,
my,
holy
that's so
frick.
sweet. I love that so much.
Yeah. Well, it just, like, gives a lot of hope for, like especially me, like, being a young, like, YouTuber to see, like, YouTubers like Kane Parsons and the guy that did Obsession, like, they're both YouTubers that made literal blockbusters with just indie movie budgets.
It
It's
is
so
kind of
inspiring.
crazy.
Markiplier too with Iron Lung, right? Like I think
True.
everybody
Yeah.
knows
Yeah.
Markiplier. And to be fair, that was all funded by him, which is insane. Like okay, but to be fair, he's a big YouTuber, but like that was insane. Like I really feel like this is the generation of true indie filmmakers making us original films. I do not want a live action remake of a Disney movie for the fourth time, you know?
That leads me to a question for you, Serena. How does like I guess your time on Kinztube and just I guess your time editing and filming like Webkinz videos, how has that kind of influenced your passion for film and photography? Because I know you've delved into that into your career as well.
Yeah, yeah, I, ended up going to college for, technically, like, broadcast journalism, and then I did, like, filmmaking as, like, my 2nd degree, but it wasn't specifically called that, but I don't wanna dox myself. But, yeah, and now I'm a graphic designer, but that's only because the film industry is so toxic and, like, I don't like Los Angeles at all, and I don't wanna move there. Literally, making Webkinz videos, like, I knew from a young age, I'm like, "Ooh, I love this," like, I love storytelling as a whole, like, in any medium, and even just going to the movies as a kid, like, I got so much inspiration, and then creating my, like, own characters with Webkinz. Yeah, but now, like, I'm a graphic designer, and definitely all of my skills are from making thumbnails and then, like, making Webkinz banners, like, literally, like, that started me in Photoshop, like, I was watching, like, tutorials from, like, Animal Jam YouTubers of them making their
Yes.
banners, and then
Yeah, they would do banner commissions. I remember that.
Uh, well, my current YouTube banner, for Lilackinz is for my Animal Jam YouTuber. Because I would, like, dabble in, like, the Animal Jam and LPS communities, because I felt like they were bigger than Webkinz, but very similar, and I was interested in both. Yeah.
I really liked the editing side of the Animal Jam community. Like the meps that they came out with were, oh my god, they were
Yeah!
insane.
Like, literally, kids doing After Effects with Animal Jam clips, like, they were killing it.
Yeah, do
Oh
you
my
remember
god.
Crazy.
what was that one that everyone knew? It was like White Cat or something? White Cat AJ's. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Actually, my username was inspired by Lilac Petal, the AJ YouTuber.
Oh my
No
god.
way.
That's why I named myself that, because I was like, well, my original name was the Webkins for some reason, and I was like, I need a new something more like a Kins, because like everyone's like, I don't know, Peppy Kins or I don't know. That's the only one that comes to mind
The
at the
cool
moment, but
kids.
yeah, like everyone had a Kins name. So, I don't know, I was super into Animal Jam at the time, and I'm like, "Nobody has used Lilac yet, so let's go."
Yeah, I feel like Lilackinz was just a really solid name because it was easy to remember. There were no numbers, there were no random numbers afterward. Like you didn't follow the sassy cat treatment, but like it was something that really flowed with your aesthetic, especially for some of your music videos. I remember watching some of your music videos and I was like, "Oh, this is the meaning of Lilackinz," you know?
Thank you. Well, yeah, like, I'm thinking about it now. Like there was Vanillakins, like my friend Arcticins, like oh my god. Well, everyone. I feel like so many people had a Kins name, so I was just like, I got to do that.
Even nowadays, that still hasn't like stopped. Like people still they'll have like a random like inanimate object or some kind of concept, and then there's just Kins at the end of it. But it's
Yeah,
great because, like Freckles was saying, it's simple and it's easy to remember. Honestly, I feel like Freckles and I, yeah, we got behind on the random thing and
numbers.
then three numbers.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's iconic. I sometimes wish that I could rebrand into something that just feels a little bit more cutesy, but also, I like being unique. I like being. At some point, I'm sure maybe Heather and I will just be like, okay, let's throw in the towel. Let's both like make this big change.
Yeah, I've thought about it so much, but I'm like, I feel like I'm just too deep into it. It's just too late. And I should have done that in like 2016 or something.
You way earlier. Can we talk about your virality, Lilac? Because I just put in the most popular of the ones that you currently have on what is it, just available for everybody to watch. And at 71,000 views, you have signs that you're too old for Webkinz. What on earth is that view count? That is insane.
Ain't that crazy, bro? And that's like not even the only one that got that high. Like, I think the Goner Webkins short film that I wish never happened. Like, she was also up there. Like, I don't know what happened, guys.
Yeah,
Even
go
like
ahead.
your opening packages and stuff, those still like had like thousands and thousands. Like you have one where it's literally just it's Webkins in a nutshell, and that one
Yep.
still is like running at thousands of views. I mean, of course your How to Burn a Webkins that's got 23K, but I mean your Crazy Story Time that's also got 23K. Like it's just it's endless, dude. It's you
So
should honestly
cool.
feel so proud of yourself though. Like that's such a cool accomplishment, you know?
I miss it. I miss it. I miss it so much.
Even your Mets.
Yeah, no, that's what I was literally about to say. I was like, your MEPs have such high views. Okay, but to be fair, you put together some really mean MEPs. Those were amazing.
Dude, they're just inspired by like the animation community though, because like being a Webkins YouTuber slash like Webkins, not even YouTuber, but just anything, you're kind of like borderline a furry. So,
Right?
Yeah, Loki.
so I got a lot of my inspiration from that community to like the senpai noticed me. I think I got that from like definitely some animation community. Yeah, I don't have the time to animate it, but I can use my Webkins.
Even just the top like six most popular, what you had really going for you is you had probably the best thumbnails I've ever seen in the Webkins community because seeing these thumbnails now, like I actively want to click on each video, even though I've already watched them. Like I would click on these again, no matter what time it is, because it just draws you in so well.
Why I'm a graphic designer now, man. I mean, like the thumbnails, like that's really what's gotta draw a person in. Like, as you can see, my most viewed video, like I put the Webkins in the frying pan, and that was back when we had the triggered meme. Missed that.
We have a little game for Lilackinz to try out. We were kind of looking at her old videos and stuff, and there's her one video that she did where she has kids guess the prices of Webkins, and we thought that would be fun for her to do now, just as a kind of a recap, considering how much like I feel like the Webkins economy has changed over the years, especially in the past like 5 years at this point.
Are you ready to be on the receiving end of the guessing, Lilac?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go.
The first one we have the Enchanted Giraffe versus the Love Giraffe. Which one do you think is more expensive?
I think the enchanted giraffe because like the design more.
It
Okay,
does have a
okay.
cute
It
design. Oh
does.
my gosh, I love the little pom
The
pom like purple
sparkles. This
ears.
reminds me of the what was it? The unicorn, like the pink pony.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes. Okay,
It,
I don't want to hear anybody complain about the sparkles on the Webkins because now looking at this giraffe, like it has sparkles on its hooves. Like, come on, they've been doing sparkles for a while.
they
Yeah, they
both
both
do.
do.
Easy. Oh my gosh, they do. Oh, the little hearts on the love giraffe. That's so cute. The heart ears. Or not ears, the heart what do you call those? Prongs.
The most expensive one is actually the love giraffe.
What is the price difference?
I was only able to find them on Mercari, and currently the love giraffe goes for $550.
The enchanted giraffe was sold. The only one that I can see on Mercari was sold last year in November for 120. No code.
What? That's insane, dude.
Nobody wanted to touch these Webkinz with a 10-foot pole when they came out, and now people are spending
No.
like actual full month's rent over just one plush. Well, good guess though. Good guess. Like we're not giving you too much to work with, so good guess.
Damn, I was feeling confident, but let's go.
It's okay. You got four more. You got this. So the next one is the signature yellow lab versus the signature golden retriever.
Is this a trick question?
I don't know, is it?
Like, because I remember when you could order the yellow lab on Amazon for $30 in like 2013. Oh, it has to be the golden. It has to be. Are
No, it's
I
not.
wish.
you guys serious?
We're so serious.
The yellow lab is gone sicko mode in price?
The signature yellow lab currently runs for around $100, and that's new with tag.
What?
And then the
Yeah.
signature golden retriever, it kind of averages around like 70 to 80 bucks typically.
Honestly, I'd say 60 at this point because like I did like the averaging for like the 30 most recent sellings on Mercari, just Mercari of course, but like it averages $60 now.
No.
Yeah, I'm talking mint condition too. There were some shiny, beautiful, beautiful
Yes.
signature goldens for $60. There was one that sold for like 40, and it had the smoothest fur I've ever seen.
You gotta admit, like, look at the difference between them. Like, there's so much more like design into the retriever. Like the way that the long fur ends, like at like the mid like leg. Oh my god, compared to the fucking dude, you're kidding me! What?
Okay, are you ready for the next one? Because this one might surprise you.
Guys, I don't want to play this anymore.
No, you're gonna do great. You're doing great, sweetie.
You're tricking me.
Just like you were tricking those kids who didn't have an
No!
idea of what money was.
Did you guys, are you just giving me like things that used to be worth more? Like, you're tricking my ass. Like,
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's,
we're
maybe,
we're helping you get attuned with the Webkins, the financials of the Webkins community now.
yeah,
yeah.
well, we're doing it so when you do come back to the community, you know which webkins to burn and which ones to actually save. So then you can like you can make
Right.
more children mad by burning the more expensive ones, you know?
Right? Like nobody
Right. Yeah.
wants to see a burnt signature golden retriever. Everybody can do that. Get that $100 yellow lab, burn that thing, burn her. Are you ready for a battle of the puppies now?
Dude. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what do you think's more expensive? The cherry soda pup or the green earth puppy?
Literal first thought is the Green Earth puppy because it's older and it was more sought after. And I remember when the cherry soda pup came out. Well, I'm gonna guess it's the cherry soda pup.
You were so close. It's the green earth puppy.
No! No, because the Green Earth puppy is more vintage. Like,
Yeah, to be honest though, I actually didn't know that the cherry soda pup had gotten quite pricey. Like there were some like even without tag, she sells for like $30, but with tag, Heather, how much did you say she sold for?
Without tag, it runs for around like 30 to 40 bucks, but with tag, it looks like it's going for around about like 70 bucks.
Yeah, and with tag for the green earth puppy, I found it for $120.
The next one we have is the Webkins pumpkin puppy versus the zombie pup.
okay, I am like deep in thought over this because I always wanted a pumpkin pup, but I could never even get one because they were like still pretty rare. Like when I was on Kinztube. But I don't know. I feel like the zombie pup like reminds me of Jerry Berrykins and Twitch. He
Yes.
Yes.
has so many.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh, love you,
god.
Jerry Berry.
Shout out Diva. But I think my heart is gonna go with the pumpkin pup because she's so cute and I need her.
Uh-oh.
It's the zombie pup.
Hey, you guys mind if I get every question wrong? Like,
You still got one more, but like, okay, that zombie pup though. I think it's so adorable. I regret not grabbing one when they were like $15 because everybody at a time thought they were kind of ugly. The Webkinz zombie puppy now, like without code, typically sells for like no less than 100. I've seen it sell without code for like 120, 150. I love that. No, the
Yeah.
pumpkin puppy without code, like it sells for, I'd say right now I see it for about 50 to $70, like kind of a wide range, but like with tag, I've seen it all the way up to like 130, $150, but that's nowhere near the zombie pup price.
that's crazy.
So the last one is the signature hippo versus the new generation hippo. So the one that just came out this year.
Oh, I'm like this is like seems really easy, but I'm thinking like the new Webkins are $25. And I think I would spend like $10 on the signature hippo. So I'm gonna go with the new gen hippo.
Yes,
She
yes, you
got it
got one
right. Oh my
right.
god.
Thank
Yes.
God!
Lilac,
Thank God!
congrats.
If we're not going to count people that resell the Webkins, typically they run for around like $40 or so, but the signature hippo, it only really sells for 12, $13.
That's a steal, honestly. Honestly, there were a few of those signatures that like it was that one, it was like the rhino, I think it was the elephant, kind of like the safari vibe.
The
They never sold
penguin,
for much.
the harp seal, the black-footed ferret,
Yeah.
Yes.
the clouded leopard. Okay, why did they pose it like that?
Okay, that's what turned me off from that one.
Like nobody could use it. Like it was so upsetting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, Heather, what was Jasper? I forget his type of signature.
He was the Bengal cat.
Okay, I got a Bengal cat because of Jasper. I did not like how he looked.
Honestly, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Jasper is very loved, but honestly, if he was still in like decent condition, I probably would have sold him.
Oh,
Oh,
that's crazy. I mean, honestly, I don't blame you. I gifted mine to my sister. I was like, "Hey, you want a webcam?"
I don't know, maybe one day I'll break down and like sell him, but I'm also like, I don't know if I could do that at the same time. Like, I have like sentimental value towards him, but I'm also like, I don't know. Like, Fluffy is that's my girl. That's my, that's my first Webkins. I will never ever in my life get rid of Fluffy. But Jasper, I'm kind of like,
Oh,
I don't know, maybe one day. I don't know.
why did you pick Jasper to be like the main person in your series?
I used to have a friend early middle school. We were talking about like, oh, like, cause she would help me make like videos every now and then on Video Star and stuff. And we had always talked about like, oh, like we need like an evil Webkins or something like on my channel. That would be fun just for like a character. And she was the one who actually picked Jasper. I don't know why. I don't remember like what exactly the reason was, but she was very set on Jasper. And I just over the years was like, when I made Viola, I was like, okay, Jasper, you're it now. This is your moment.
he was a
Aw,
great villain. Oh my gosh, he was a great
yeah.
villain. That kind of signature gives off those vibes. You know, a lot of the other signatures are very soft and fluffy. He gave off like villainous vibes.
Wait, can I ask why did you guys choose your Kinsona?
Okay, my Kinsona changes from. Oh, Heather, I hope you don't mind me answering first.
Oh no, I don't
Um,
care. Go for it.
Yeah, okay, so my Kinsona that's technically been like the my Webkins. Like I feel like if most people who knew me, like my friends and everything, they know Zeev the Timberwolf. And he's only
Yeah.
important to me not because of how much money he was worth, but because my little sister surprised me with him for my
Oh,
birthday and she made a stop motion video. She hadn't made Webkins videos before this, but she made a stop motion video from watching my videos and it was like this, Zeev arriving to all my other Webkins. She did all of this when I wasn't around because like we were homeschooled. So I was around all the time. Every time she was there, I was there. But she made this video, put it together, and I didn't actually know I was gonna get Zeev until after I'd opened up my other presents. And like it was like, okay, well, happy birthday. And then she's like, wait, sit here, Freckles, sit here. And then she turned on the computer and I just like and then afterwards she flipped the computer lid down and Zeev was sitting in a box there and like the sentimental value he has to me is just insane because she means so much to me and the fact that she gifted me that little boy I was like oh my gosh I love you so much.
that's so
Oh.
sweet.
I love that so much but Biscuit's aesthetic, very aesthetic. You know, so she's the cockapoo, the original cockapoo, and she's just been the one that I carry everywhere with me. So I really felt like kind of rebranding my Webkinz account just a little bit to be more sunshiny and yellow, like something that really popped off, like the name Freckles. So Biscuit honestly kind of was just the given choice for that. She comes with me everywhere.
Aw.
Mine was my signature marble cat, and she was my Kinsona for a long time. I don't remember why I chose her, to be completely honest. I think I just really liked the marble cat. Like, I feel like all the marble cats, their design was different. I don't know if you guys remember that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like having a marble cat, it was like, okay, that being my Kinsona, she has her own little pattern to where, like, that's her specific design, if that makes sense. And then, kind of in a similar sense of what, like, Freckles was saying, I kind of wanted to rebrand. And when I was downsizing my collection, I had actually sold my signature marble cat, and I wanted something new, and I kind of wanted to still pick one that was like had like neutral colors. And for some reason I had always been drawn to the coyote. I just really like the coyote. It's very goofy looking. It just stuck with me for some reason. And especially now that I'm in New Mexico, I'm like, that's even more fitting than it was even before when I was in Maryland. So
It totally fits your aesthetic, yeah.
thank you.
Yours, Lilac, was the signature German Shepherd, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious what made you choose her, and also if you rejoined the community with the knowledge of the Webkins you have now, like what would you choose as your Kinsona now?
Okay, so my very first signature I ever got was a signature German Shepherd. So that's kind of why, and also that's like my favorite dog breed, and I always wanted one like my entire life. Still don't have one, but maybe one day. I don't know. I don't know what I would choose now. I think maybe the black cat because I dye my hair black, and I don't know. Yeah, I just more like alternative, and I'm like a goth edge lord in my mind. Well, I live in like Seattle, and that's like the most grunge city in America. So
Oh, so you fit right in.
hell yeah. Like the main video editing I do these days is for my friend's rock band in Seattle, and that's like it's like classic rock slash like they do, I don't know, they call it glam rock, but they do like a
Okay.
lot of different type of things. Like I'll do some screamo, some like it's like mostly what I do. I really want to be a concert photographer or like videographer.
Oh my god, you would be so good at that. From the videos that you've posted, you gotta like find like a venue or something. Because I know like some specific venues will hire out, but also like specific bands, I guess, will hire like their own film crew.
We go from the WMVs dead ass to the concert promo videos. And I'm using the same techniques. Like I'm using that like overlay like to make it look like you know, Heather, like I feel like we love the overlay.
Yes, love me a good light leak.
You like a good light leak, yeah, a good film grain, yeah, dude. Literally, gone from Webkins to just like shooting my friend's band, and that's what like I do, and it's fun.
Dude, that's
So
awesome.
cool. You're a legend, you know? You're still a legend.
Thank you guys. I try. Sometimes I feel burnt out because I don't like being forced to do things for money. That's like my problem. I don't know, but it's really cool that like Webkins and like all that I did when I was like from 2013 to like 2019, it really shaped what I'm doing now in like the 2020s, and I'll probably still do for the rest of my life.
It's kind of cool how Webkins has rooted like this passion into you. You know what I mean?
Well, I definitely think like I always wanted to like do like more film stuff, but I was just so anxious and like shy that I didn't have friends, and I was like I can like easily do it with my webkins and like go to cool locations and take a cool photo, and I don't know because I didn't want to take a picture of myself, so take a picture of my webkin. Dude, even for a while like I really was I would show a lot of people like my Webkins photos that I would say like, ooh, I had a picture of my brown bear and it was like by a lake, in Webkins like put it in one of their like what was that called? It was like the Friday like repost or something.
It was almost like Fan Art Friday or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like I would like use like cool photos like that where I would put Webkins that kind of fit in the scenery I was in. and use that like, "Ooh, it's like fine art." Like, just people do that a lot with like random other toys. Like, it's actually a huge community outside of like any specific niche, you know?
No, it is. I've seen people even do it with like Legos and stuff like that. Like,
With Legos or vintage toys.
it's more popular than I think people realize. I think it's just because, like, in our sense, we were in just a very specific community, if that makes any sense. Like, we were just purely Webkinz.
Like the people who do like the American Girl, but like they also do Webkinz and sometimes they'll also do LPS. I don't know how people master so many because like it's hard for me to go from Webkinz to LPS because LPS are so tiny. And I know Lilac, you said you know kind of like you were part of like the LPS community, right?
Well, I loved watching all the videos, and I was very deep into that, and I actually had a lot of American Girl doll stuff.
Really? Oh
Really?
my
Yes,
gosh.
I had 2 American Girl dolls and, like, so many, literally in the oh my god, don't I hate this, but in the Goner video, like, you could see all of my American Girl doll prop, like, the bed, like, the closet setup, like, so much of it was, American Girl doll stuff.
Because it's Webkinz size still. Like it's so easy to use it for that.
Dude, I was even into, like, the Briar Horse community. Like, I think I
Really?
just, like I
Really?
loved, like, any yeah, I used to watch hella Briar Horse videos, like, honestly, just, like, anybody making content with, like, toys and, like, little stuff, like, I loved it, and that's why I think I got so into Webkinz because like, I already had so many, and it was just, like it was the easiest thing to do.
I didn't realize the Briar Horse community had like they made like videos and stuff. Cause I had always heard of them like on like Instagram and stuff. Like I know next to nothing about those toys. But
Really?
yeah, like I know what they are and stuff, but like I could not tell you. Like if I were like out in a store or something and I saw them, like I could not tell you that, oh, those are Briar horses or whatever. Like, but I know there's communities of them, but I didn't realize people made like videos and stuff of them too.
Yeah, dude, it was like stop motion, like a lot like Webkins or LPS, honestly. Wow, y'all weren't even tapped in. Like, wow.
Dude, I thought I was tapped in a lot of like I was into like, Animal Jam as well. Like the Animal Jam community, LPS community, obviously Webkins, of course.
Did you ever watch like the Froggy DIY channel? Do you remember that?
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Wait, I might have. I'm looking
I
them up.
can't place it, but it sounds so familiar. I was one of those kids that, like, undiagnosed autism, just fixated on one thing, and it was Webkins. Like, we had LPS, but I refused to even participate or even, like, look at the LPS community. It was all Webkins for me. I wish I'd gotten into more. I did not know Briar had so much of a following. I thought it was just, like, some photos on Instagram.
Well, I feel like it depends on what you got into as a kid. Like, I did not get into LPS like because I was doing Webkins, and by the time I was tapped into LPS, it's like they were having their whole scandal of like, did you guys know about that? Like,
Where they had like the new generation of LPS, but they were like
Yes.
they were kind of based off of like that it was that same kind of character design as like
a
the
Beanie Boo
cartoon
ass
or
shit.
yeah, like it was
Yes.
yes, it
It
was
was like
very, very
Shopkins or whatever.
modernized.
I feel a kinship with the LPS community. They went through like similar things with that we did because we're like begging for like same quality plush.
And I mean, honestly, both companies have listened a little bit better. Like we've got them all back, but like it's not exactly the same. And honestly, that's still a sore spot for a lot of people. And I agree. Like, come on, how hard is it to do the originals? But like, I don't know. That'd be so cool. Honestly, if one of us ends up, and it's not gonna be me, but if one of us ends up working for Gans or Webkins at some point, like let's get on that. We need some Webkins insight, like actual Webkins fan insight.
Dude, I DM'd Sally and I was like, "Hey girly." I like straight up was like cuz I at the time it was like around when I was about to move to New Mexico. And I knew I wasn't 100% sure, but I probably wasn't going to keep my current job at the time, which was I was a graphic designer working at a print shop. I was like, I want to still do something like marketing related or something to that effect, even if I'm just back doing graphic design. And I ended up DMing her and was like, hey, like, this is probably an odd question. And I was just kind of like, and even, it doesn't even have to be Webkinz specific. It could just be like GANs. Like, I was just curious if they had like any remote positions, like anything. Like, but she literally, she was super helpful. But, you know, there was obviously only so much information she could give me. She was just kind of like, here's the website to like check out careers. But she's like, I can't guarantee anything that there's anything available because a lot of it is either based in Canada or you have to be there in person at one of their facilities or whatever that they have.
Oh, I mean, at least it was a sweet rejection. Like she was, helpful, but like honest to you about like, well, New Mexico's pretty far.
Yeah, no, she was awesome about it. Like she was very helpful and I appreciated her even just responding and just sending me the link to like check out to see if they had anything. Cuz she said there are remote positions, but usually with their marketing team, a lot of their stuff is like actually in person at either one of their headquarters.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, especially now with like Webkins revived, Like that you need to be close so you can do all that kind of stuff. It's still, I still think you'd be a great addition though.
It'd be so fun. Who knows, maybe one day.
We can get on that. We can make that petition again, by the way.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
That would be so fun. Oh my gosh. And then, just hit us up with the sneak peeks of the new Webkins that are gonna come out soon.
I know, right? Like, hey, just be like, hey guys, letting y'all know, Signature Huskies are back.
I don't know if Lilac would have seen this because I actually don't know how much time you actually spend in the community, Lilac. But like, did y'all see the potentially leaked new virtual designs of the next plush we might be getting?
No, no.
And I don't know if anybody wants spoilers, so I will put spoilers because I know some people in the community do. So if you don't want spoilers for the virtual leaked, I'm talking this might not even be the next upcoming Webkins, it's the next. Yeah, there was like a raccoon and a chow chow.
Oh, I need a raccoon so bad. That's
Okay,
so
the
cute.
raccoon, the virtual design is adorable. I'm trying so hard to find it. I think it might have been on Reddit. The chow chow looks terrifying.
Oh no.
Okay, there's no way it's not the way people were describing it. I'll give you a hint while I'm looking for it. Was it looks like a teddy bear in a costume.
Really?
What? No. Who okayed that? That looks
He's
terrible.
so he's so ugly. I'm sorry, Webkins, but like
Dude,
Wait,
he's
I'm
so
so
ugly.
what?
scared to see that plush. Oh
Why
my
would they not just
god.
do like a light brown?
Yeah, like the original Chow Chow is a nice like burnt red color, but he looks like a bear, but like a cute bear.
I need to know who designed this.
I'm remembering the Webkins raccoons though, and they're all pretty cute.
The raccoon, I feel like, is going to be really cute. I'm excited to see what that plush will
Yeah.
look like.
Who would literally get a young person on the team? Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I want to know who designed this Chow Chow. I want a word. I'm very curious. Like,
He's very creepy. I hope he turns out better. I mean, I do think the leaked plush photos we have of the next four, they do look much more hopeful. That little rainbow unicorn looks a little bit generic to me, but I do see people like liking it, so
Where's the kitties? Give me a kitty.
the black and white cat that they came out with during their last wave was actually, it's so cute.
that actually was a good one.
Yeah, it honestly, it was one of those things where I wasn't sure if I'd want it when I saw the promo photo of it, but honestly, I started seeing people get it, like photos or whatever, and seeing it in stores, and I was like, wait, this is actually kind of cute. So I ended up ordering it. It's so cute. I love it.
Yay!
Okay, Lilac, how can we convince you to get a new Gen Webkins? Because I don't think you have one right now, right?
No, maybe I'll get like the little yellow lab right there.
You should. He looks a little off to me. I think it's just his big head.
Yeah, he got a big cranium.
He's got big braid time. But no, it's so glad that Webkins is back. What Lilac? What's your opinion on the new generation of Webkins, the ones that you've seen? Do you feel like these are truthful to what Webkins are, or like should it have stayed dead for a little bit longer?
No, I think this is good. I think it's like a. I'm really happy to like see that they're still making Webkins. Like I thought it would die a while ago. That makes me so happy. I would
Oh,
say.
that is true. Honestly, I'm so glad it didn't die because I think a lot of people were afraid that the online game was just gonna like stop updating at some point.
True.
Yeah, dude, that also scared me. Like, I don't like Webkinz necks, and I don't like the Beanie Boo look. Like,
Because I see they're trying to appeal to both new consumers and then also like even obviously because most of Webkins consumers are current collectors. I feel like they're still trying to have a little dash of like the Webkins next kind of style into it while still having the classic look, if that makes sense.
how do they appeal to kids these days? Like, do kids these days like care about Webkinz? Like I would. Like, I loved all the online games. You're on freaking Fortnite.
They're opening mystery boxes of the what are those like
Yeah.
dumpling like squishies that are popular right now?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Webkins needs. Webkins needs mystery boxes. Oh my god, kids will eat that up.
Please don't. The LPS community is suffering from that so bad. If I have to Google
Wait, really?
another cheat code, yes, because they're releasing so many new LPS, which is so good, but 90% of the time it's blind boxes, and they'll release like 20 in a pack of blind boxes each wave, and it's like the codes change every time.
I mean, hey, Webkins could capitalize on that and they could start just a whole new generation of Kinztubers and then they can see Lilac's monkey video.
I hope kids see what I did and they follow my footsteps.
This is not teaching fire safety.
Yeah. Well, no, we were fire safe in those videos. Don't get it twisted. I had an adult present. Okay. Literally, my stepdad on the 4th of July, he was like, "Remember when we burned that Webkins in my fire pit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do."
It's like that was a pivotal moment in your life.
Imagine you're a parent and your kid is like, "Can we burn my stuffed animal and record it, put it on YouTube, and get like 20,000 views?" And they're like, "Yeah, well, of course."
Parent of the year, honestly.
I think
Like,
he even gave me some lighter fluid in the part 2.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, parents gotta support the hobby some way.
Honestly, thankful for that, you know?
Also, like, kudos to you for being brave enough to ask, like, a parental figure, like, hey, can I burn a Webkins? Like, that would take a lot of guts for me to do. I'd be like, ugh, how do I word this? Like, hey, I need to make a video, okay? Mom, you gotta help me here.
Like, I don't even think it was that big of a deal. It was just, like, the second time around, because the first time I did it with no parental supervision, I will be so for real. I just did it in our fire pit. But the second time, I was just like, "Eh." Well, my whole family knew that I made Webkins videos and, like, struggled with that. Like, my whole, like, being a teenager, like, I started probably when I was, like, 14 or 15, and I did it till I was, like, 17. And, like, so many of my Webkins videos and photos were, like, from family trips we took or, like, places we were, and obviously, like, I was brought them everywhere, and everybody in my family knew, and I got bullied a lot, and I think that's, like, kinda why I quit.
Oh.
It's just so undeserved. Like, what's wrong with just enjoying life with a couple of stuffed animals and a camera, you know?
Yeah, it's so fun, like, it's so much fun.
And it's like I feel like I think we talked about this the first time we recorded, but it brings a sort of whimsy to our lives that I feel like more people need. People need more whimsy in their life, you know?
Yeah.
Bring back whimsy.
I tell my sister, and like I was just talking about it with her the other day. Like, I do not know how I did high school. I did a freaking part-time job, and then I also made Webkins videos like one a week, like during
Dude,
high school.
literally.
Like, how did I do that? We were grinding. But then also we were like having friend time, and like I would like Discord my friends, and like we'd watch funny things, or like I don't know, maybe I was chronically online.
But it was a good time. It was a good time to be chronically
No, it
online.
was the best of times, honestly. Like,
I feel like it also taught us how to interact with people online because I feel like that's an underrated talent almost of like you can interact with people on a day-to-day basis, but forming friendships that last essentially a lifetime over a screen for some people that you might never see, like that is incredibly impressive.
True. It is kind of crazy to think like how so many of us, we literally, like, we met, you know,
Yeah,
online. Oh my
we met
gosh.
in person too.
We met in person. Like, dude, we were like making Webkinz videos and we literally would talk on Instagram. We were probably like, what, 13, 14 years old. And then here we are. We're going to each other's weddings and stuff and pulling up. And you guys were literally in my
Yeah,
childhood
mid
home.
20s, dude. What?
Dude,
What's going
crazy.
on?
That's so cool. Who would have thought, like, us as kids, like, oh yeah, we'll get to meet these friends. Like, we'll get to meet these friends. They'll
Yeah.
get to hang out with us. Like, that's just, to me, that was an insane thought back then.
No, even just sending a package like back and forth was an insane concept to me. Like, I don't know, if I could just tell like 12-year-old me like, "Hey girly, you're going to like meet all your close friends that you meet on Kinztube. By the way, you're going to have a Kinztube also."
Oh.
And like it's just so crazy to think about.
I think too, like, your parents will like I mean, there's obviously like inherent problems with the internet and like do not put a lot of personal information out there. But like I knew my friends on Kinztube were real and I knew they were real, like people my age and like the fact that I've met so many of them in real life and I don't know that's just so insane. Like we would have never met if not for this. Literally shaped my life so much and like created the person of who I am today.
Even though these are stuffed animals, like, not to sound sappy, but really, like, these stuffed animals literally curated so many friendships and just, I don't know, even just
Yes.
talent and like, it's crazy, like, how so many of us have gone into professional aspects of whether it's what, you know, like photography or, you know, film and stuff like that, or just something relating to Webkinz, like that we kind of grew up mastering on Kinztube or Kinstagram or whatever, that I don't know, it's just I feel like it all kind of impacted us on some way or just some different level, even if it was only small,
Mm-hmm.
just little things here and there. It's just it's crazy.
So sweet. I love that so much. It's like it's insane that that's where it brought us because it could have just been a simple like, yeah, that was a time in my life, like in my childhood. I haven't thought about Webkins in several years,
Some of us took Webkins way too seriously, and that's what happened.
and I wouldn't change a thing though. I would not change a thing. I took it way too seriously, and I still wouldn't change it.
It just turned out to be a very good outlet for so many artists. It's just an outlet at the end of the day, and so many people express it in different ways. Like whether you're Briar Horse, American Girl Doll, LPS, like so many other toy YouTubers. Like some of us love Webkins, some of us love freaking Monster High dolls, like whatever.
Yeah, I have a couple coworkers here that collect them, and they'll like talk to me about it. And I've told them about like, you know, my Webkins collection and stuff, and like they think it's cool because I'm like, you know what, you collect Monster High dolls. Like I feel comfortable telling you about my Webkins lore. It's definitely a similar aspect where it's like, oh, you know, like the economy of Monster High dolls and just the community and I don't know, like what's going on in like the fandom currently and stuff like that. Like it's so cool. I love like communities like that. It's interesting.
The community really makes it, you know, like it really, if the community's not there, I feel like the love, especially for those toys, are just not going to last. We love Webkins. We thank you, Webkins. Otherwise, we would not be sitting here today. That's just such a crazy thought.
Thank you, Webkins.
Thank you so much, Lilac, for joining us. It was
Thank
fun the first time.
you.
It was even more fun the second time. I think honestly we could just talk forever, the three of us, and it would never get old. So thank you so much for participating.
Yeah,
And
thank
I really
you.
hope I
Yay.
really hope if you join the Webkins community again, you know, you'll know that you'll be accepted with very open arms because people were so excited to get you on the podcast.
We need to have another episode where it's like me and a bunch of other old OG Kinstubers.
Oh
And
yeah,
like
dude.
Yes.
we need to let's do it. Let's do it.
We gotta.
All right. Well, so good to talk to you guys. Love you both. Have a great night.
You
You have a
too.
good night. Bye, girl.